Dress Up Press Design. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Actually, I forgot the date. It's March 20th? Yeah, March 20th. Thank you for stopping by and welcome. We have snow this morning, but today we're going to have some fun. I have a new series and I'll get to it in just a second, but first, where my notes go. Thank yous to Donnie, Jackie, Barbara, Susie, CM, Rebecca. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. That was very kind of you. I had a nice week. We had a nice week of birthday celebrations. So thank you very much. So I'm going to go through what I have new for you this week in the shops. I have another collage set. Wait, I think that's upside down. Yes, it is. Another collage set, and you can do some stenciling on there. White pen, stamping. Add to it as much as you want. And then I did some ATC cards of the collage papers we used last week. I love that red flower. Another full set of the collage papers. This is 10 sheets. So all 3 sets are different, and the 3 that you got free are different. So that's 18 different designs altogether. I have a new sunflower. It's gorgeous Victorian style. This is on Shopify. And I have another sunflower set on Etsy. And I'll probably be doing and adding another one on Shopify this week. So that's what's new for the new papers on the shops. Oh, and what I got for my birthday, I decided on my scallop punches. Took a lot of thinking because I'm running out of room so much that I'm extremely choosy about what I buy now. So I've been making little scallop flowers all week and have had a lot of fun with that. So today, what we're going to be doing, a new series. Not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but it's going to be 12 by 12 something, and it can be journal basics, one sheet wonders, build your stash, use up your 12 by 12s. But that's what the series is going to be. What can we make with our 12 by 12s? And this week we'll be doing a double pocket, a mini folder, and I'm calling it a folio. So let me just go through this for you. Here's the double pocket. Very cute. And then afterward I'll show you how you can use these in a journal. And what's going to be nice about this is it's very beginner friendly. There's our little mini folder, and I just put a paper clip on there. And here's what I'm calling the little folio. So I thought this was a very good idea. I'm going to start with some basics, and I made 2. Here's another little mini pocket. double pocket, I mean, and mini folder. And folio. Okay, so what you're going to need, I'll do that at the end. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but I'm going to go over some basics with you first. So you'll need a sheet of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. I've used 2 different weights with this, but I'm just going to, I forgot to write down if it's on here. Okay. This paper I'm using today is 104 GSM. Kate Cuttables, if you're familiar with that, that's 118 GSM. Bo Bunny is 180 GSM. And Hobby Lobby cardstock is about 176 GSM. So I've pretty much done everything pretty much in those ranges. So I'm just trying to give you an idea of what type of thickness paper you might want. So you'll need a 12 by 12 scrapbook. You'll need scissors or a trimmer. You'll need a scoreboard or a scoring tool. You'll need some glue, and embellishments enclosures will be of your choice, because ideally, where this idea came from, to use these up, I mean, I decorated them for your sake, but just a little bit. But you would pretty much leave these plain, and then you would just keep them as a stash builder, and then decorate them when you decide what journal you're going to put them in. So I thought that was a very good idea, and it sounds like a lot of fun. So we can revisit some things of the past, learn if you have a reference journal. You might want to do some in here. Hopefully you'll stick around for more in the series, and you just make maybe 2 sets and you have enough ephemera for an entire journal. So I think it's going to be really helpful for everyone. So paper. Okay, don't do as I say, not as I did, because I did what I didn't want to do. I thought this paper was non-directional, but after I cut it, I realized it kind of was directional. So this is a 12 by 12, well, I didn't cut off the strip yet, but if this is a 12 by 12, normally it would be going this way. But when you are making this project, you're going to be bending this up, so be aware that some things might be going upside down. Now usually you can rectify that by, if it's text, just going vertical, but in the case of this paper, even some things will be going, no, that way would be pretty good. So you just want to keep that in mind with your paper. And today, and for pretty much all of these, double-sided is going to be best. So I have double-sided. So I kind of thought it doesn't matter that much because if it bothers me, I can just use the other side. So I cut my paper in half at 6 inches on the guillotine. So first we're going to begin by cutting our paper, and I'm going to do that now. So our first cut will be our 6 by 12 piece, and I'm just going to cut that in half so that we have 2 6 by 6s. Okay. And these ones don't matter. I can straighten these up when we begin. In this one, we're going to go to the long side and cut off 1.5 inches. And that will pretty much be the only piece you'll have left over, but I'm going to show you what one of the people used it for and what I used it for. So we'll probably score our pieces next so I can keep my get my scoreboard off the table before I begin gluing. Okay, so you'll have one 10.5 by 6, you'll have one 1.5 by 6, and you'll have 2 6 by 6s. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one. The first 6 by 6. I'm going to turn this over so that you can see the score lines. And we're going to score 3 inches on one side. And then we're going to turn it a quarter, and we're going to score 3 inches down to the score line, and that is it. Like so. So that's 3 inches, quarter turn down to the score line. And that's our first piece scored. Our second is the mini folder. So that's our double pocket. Our second is the mini folder. And we're going to score at 3. I want to make sure I have this one right, because it's going to fold like that. Okay, so I'm going to score at 3, and then I'm going to turn to the way I want my bottom, which I guess I'm gonna. This is my score. This is going to be my bottom. So I'm going to turn it that way, and I'm going to score at 1 1/4. Okay, so that's going to be my fold up, or I can go that way. We'll see. We'll see after I get them burnished. So then this is our 10.5 by 12, or 6, I mean. and we're going to put it at the lengthwise, and this paper, it doesn't matter because it's an all over pattern, but your first score will be your cover score, so decide which side of your paper you want to be your cover. So my first score is going to be at 3.5. That's my cover. Turn 180. Okay, I should have did that on that side so you could see the score. First score at 3.5. Turn 180. And then score at 2 5/8. That's 1 after the half. And then again, you're going to want to decide which one is your bottom. So I'm going to go back to my cover. Well, no, I'm just going to keep that there. Turn 1/4. It's not going to matter for this paper, so I'm going to score at 1 1/4. So that's our fold up. Okay. Okay. So I'll have that on the screen and I'll have it in the description. So let's go back to our pocket. Get this folded. Now I wanted my pocket to have this spine on the left. So there's my score line. But this is going to go upside down for my ease of cutting. And we're just going to cut a little bit on each side of that score line up to the center score line, so that we have a little gap between our pockets. Sorry, but I plan on keeping this, so I don't want it to be a mistake. So good thing I bought 2 sheets of that paper, even though I bought more than that actually. Okay, let's just do this by eye. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Wanted that on the right, although it doesn't really matter, but I did not want my flowers going upside down on the pocket. So do as I say, not as I do, on 2 fronts. Okay, so I guess we'll glue that. So if you want to sew, you're going to sew around there and around there. And then both pockets will have a nice little stitch. And that one's going to require some trimming. I knew that wasn't, that's why I chose the other piece. shifted in my guillotine. So then we're just going to glue on 3 sides, 2 sides. And that's a simple one. And it figures I didn't have a single problem on the demo ones, even though my paper was directional, and that's the way it goes. Trim that a little. Then I'll trim that side later. Okay, so there's your double pocket. Okay, stay with me. What I do with my other ones? My other cut ones that were perfect. Oh, there they are, upside down. Okay, 6 by 6 number 2. So we're going to fold up our score line, burnish, and that's our mini folder. And then we're at this bottom score line, we're just going to make a little V. Like so. And then I'm going to hopefully I should have did this before I did the V. I want my little corner rounder, but after you do that V, it doesn't go into the corner on the tiny one. So I'm going to be using the big one. I'm going to be using the 1-inch corner rounder. And there's that. And those look different because my V is different. And then I want my small corner. Let me see, did I round the corners on that? Yes, I did. So I'm going to do my small corner rounder at the top. Okay. So on this one, I'm only gluing the outer edges. Okay. So there's our mini folder. Okay. Get that burnished. And you can go whichever way you want with your paper. You can mix and match and do one reverse if you want. So, okay, now the third one, which is our little folio. And then I'm going to show you what you can do with this piece. So let me, we're going to do the same thing. And this time I'm not going to make my, V's. I'm going to make round my corners before I make my V's. Okay, so I hope I didn't confuse you too much. I honestly did not think that paper was, yeah, I'm just going to cut up my score. Normally I'd be making a V there too, but I want to use this tiny corner and it just won't go in without a corner. So I'm doing the inside edge of the outer flaps. And then I'm just going to trim up a little bit toward the center. I don't even know if I have to. I don't even know if I have to do it on each side now, so let me just see how that goes. Actually, no, I don't think I do. So I'm doing it a little differently than they did. Because my corner rounder just wouldn't, my small corner rounder just wouldn't work. Let me see if I rounded the corners on each of these. Yes, I did. So that's my 1/2 inch. Okay. So I don't think I need, I should file that off a little bit. Just want to make sure I can fold this easily enough. Okay. I think I don't have to do that on each side of that score. So I'm just going to do the outside. Okay, the outside. And then for the center one, I'm going to do each side. Okay. Then, okay. Where'd my 1.5-inch strip go. There it is. So the inspiration for this was from Scrap and Craft with Terry, which is a new channel, and she got the inspiration from Paper Inspirations. And what both of them did was they made a little band with holes for around their mini folder, but I didn't do that. I chose to do a little band on this one, and then for this one I chose to make a pocket, and then I had 2 circles left over for a closure, which would be like this. So this is where we get to our closures. So I think I'm going to do a closure. And it's going to be similar to this one. This little piece right here, this little dot, it's just a catch. So in my mind, I kind of felt like this would be the fullest piece. So I wanted the closure on this piece. So I'm going to need let me see if yeah, okay. I'm going to have to cut some off of here to make this. So I'm probably going to cut off a 1/2 inch so that I can make sure I have enough to do that. And then this will be my strap. That's not even cut straight. Okay, so I have a 1/2 inch strip to make this. It's probably a little long. And do I want that the same? I probably shouldn't go the same so you can actually see it. And then instead of making a catch out of dots, I'm going to try something different. Let me just get this straightened up before I do anything. Oh, this piece is pretty straight. Okay. Let me get a nice edge on here. What kind of I'm going to put that like that if I want to decorate that further. So let me get that tab on there. Where are we? 43. Yeah, that's my fault. Okay. Let me get that tab on there. Okay, so these closures are up to you, of course. And then I'm going to need a longer piece on this side. Of course, it's going to be upside down. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's going to go around my back. So let me get that. Where I want it. Get that on. And then I'll do the new way I was thinking about keeping it closed instead of using those little dots. I'm going to make a new type of catch. Okay. Don't move yet, don't move yet. Okay, I wanted that in the middle. So I want to make sure I go through there. And I'm just going to bend this back. I was hoping to end right at the catch, right at the strap. Wait, let me do this the smart way. Let me start it at the catch. And over. And over. Let me just okay. Just need a hair. And get that fold straight. And I have enough bulk there to make a little catch. You see what I'm trying to do? And make sure I can lift this up enough to uncatch it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here goes nothing. hold that down. I guess I should have left a little, could have left a little length on there. Make sure I have enough. Okay. Here's a little catch. That's all I need. There. If I want to decorate that a little more, I can. I do have one little tiny strip somewhere. Yeah, I want to put another one on there and put a border. I think I will. I don't know. I'd rather it was proportional. So maybe I'll just put something else there, a little label. So there we go. That is our 3 pieces, including mistakes. So let me quickly show you here. Here's our folio. There's our mini folder. There's our 2 pockets. Let me put some tags in there. Oh yeah, and the second 2 I actually taped the edge because, oh, and by the way, these tags that I put in here are 3 3/4 by 2.5. If you want to make sure they fit. Okay. So let's use our new pieces. Let me just take this and put this on here for a little something. So in a journal, you could use this for a tuck. Go around 3 sides. Tuck something else in there, like so. You could go around, or go around 2 sides, I meant, tuck something in. Go around 3 sides, make a long pocket. You could glue this in. Put this behind it. It's a cute little layout there. And you could do the same. You could do a pocket over here, do another layout over here. You could do the same with this. Put your little folio folder in like that. So that's what's nice about this. You're revisiting things. You can go through your stash of 12 by 12s. I hope you'll stick around. Just trim this edge while I'm here. I hope you'll stick around because I'm hoping to do at least 10 of these. And after I get my sea legs, I'll be coming up with my own 12 by 12 combinations rather than going around looking for inspiration. But the first ones, I'm probably just gonna search around and see what's out there and see what would be appropriate. So I could even put a little jewel on there or something if I wanted. But you know me, I do not like using ribbons and ties and string and all that if I don't have to. I just like using paper. So this kind of a tab here would also work. This is backed on packaging. The tighter you want it to be closed, the more sturdy you should make this piece. Okay. And ideally, again, you would just keep this piece simple. Maybe make some tags to put in it, and then you store these. You could make 2 sets with coordinating paper for right now, and you would have enough probably for a journal. But just stick around through the series and then mix and match, and you will have enough ephemera from 1 12x12 for in your journal. Okay, I'm almost out of time. I didn't want to take that long. I'll see what I can cut out. Okay, so repeat, there will be a mistake. I might cut out the mistake. So if you see a gap, that is why. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you'll enjoy this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.